In today's fast-paced world, creating a lasting first impression is more important than ever. And while I never thought of first impressions as developing a personal brand, a recent session with a fascinating professional had me looking at all of it in new ways. And today, I'm going to share with you what I learned. My name is Nezat with Decorative Concrete Engine, where we offer business building tips designed to help you launch and propel your decorative concrete business forward. In this video, I'm going to share with you what I learned from a branding coach on how to master just 2 things to drastically improve your first impressions and personal brand. Be sure to stick around to the end because I'm going to share 3 additional tips for making a good first impression. And keep your eye out for the check engine light. These are bonus tips to keep your decorative concrete engine running smoothly. Let's jump into it. I attended a meeting recently with a distinguished professor, Dr. Thomas Karam of Louisiana State University. He is known as the university's personal branding guru. He works with athletes, preparing them for media days and ultimately public careers. He's worked with guys like Joe Burrow and Shaquille O'Neal, preparing them for the public spotlight and scrutiny they have as professional athletes. As a decorative concrete professional, you may not have a camera trained on you, but the principles that Dr. Karam teaches can improve your first impressions with new clients, even help you develop a personal brand, all by mastering the subtle yet powerful elements of tone and resting facial expression. But before we get to that, what is your personal brand, and do you need one? Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, is quoted as saying, "Your brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room." So you see, you have a personal brand whether you want one or not. It is the essence of who you are and what you stand for. Consider your strengths, your values, and what you want people to associate with you. We talked about the impression you make by offering a professional estimate in this video. In our online course, Launching Your Own Decorative Concrete Business, we discuss making good first impressions. In fact, stick around to the end and I'll share 3 tips from the estimate module of that course. I want to be known for being professional, so I maintain a neat appearance. I usually wear a shirt like this on estimates with our company logo for my decorative concrete company. I also return phone calls promptly and communicate clearly and regularly, all in an effort to make a good impression on my clients. I want them to think of me as qualified and professional. I also want them to think of me as someone who cares about them, their property, their time, and their hopes for their project. But more than all this, I need to be likable. Dr. Karam says, likability is the backbone of personal branding, and it's the ability to still be seen away from the podium. You're not going to be standing behind a podium with cameras aimed at you on an estimate, but you do want the customer to say, "I really like that guy." It doesn't take a PhD professor to tell you that you'll book more business if they like you. But I had no idea how impactful being more self-aware of my tone and resting face expression might be. So let's talk about the power of tone. Tone of voice is a critical aspect of your personal brand. It extends beyond the words you use to how you say them. A warm and friendly tone can make you approachable, and a confident tone conveys authority. Here are 3 tips for mastering your tone. Number 1, adaptability. Tailor your tone to fit the situation. Whether you're speaking to a homeowner for a residential project or a contractor with a commercial project, adjusting your tone can help you connect better. Number 2, empathy. A compassionate tone can foster understanding and build rapport. Show that you're genuinely interested in your customer by listening actively and responding thoughtfully. Number 3, confidence. A strong and confident tone exudes self-assurance. Speak with conviction, but avoid arrogance. Remember, confidence is contagious, but arrogance can be off-putting. It's time to check your engine. Consider the opposite of these 3 tips. You show up and your client has their designer with them. You don't adapt your tone to the fact that you now have 2 clients to engage with. You don't actively listen to what their concerns are by restating their hot button issues. And you spend all your time looking at the project and not them. Finally, you cross the line of confidence into arrogance. Will they want to do business with you? This gives a clear example of the importance of mastering your tone. Now let's talk about your resting face. Believe it or not, your resting face, the expression you wear when you're not actively engaged with others, also contributes to your personal brand. People often make assumptions based on facial expressions, even if those assumptions are not accurate. A warm and open resting face can make you seem approachable, while a neutral or unfriendly expression might give off a different vibe. Your resting face is when you're not actively engaged, but they're still reading you. Here are 3 strategies for a positive resting face. Number 1, smile from within. A genuine smile can light up your face and convey positivity. Focus on smiling with your eyes as well as your mouth to make your expression more authentic. Number 2, relax your face. Avoid holding tension in your face, as it can lead to a neutral or even a negative expression. Consciously relax your forehead, jaw, and other facial muscles. Number 3, practice. Be more aware of your facial expressions and intentionally practice the other 2 things I've mentioned, smiling and relaxing your face. Over time, this will become your new resting face. Dr. Karam said you can change your resting face. He admitted he had to take steps to change his own, but it takes focus. Developing your personal brand goes beyond dressing well and having a good, strong online presence. It's about how you communicate and the impressions you leave on those around you. By mastering your tone of voice and cultivating a positive resting face, you can create a powerful and authentic personal brand that resonates with others. As I promised, here are 3 bonus tips on making a good first impression from our online course, Step-by-Step System for Launching Your Decorative Concrete Business. You only have 1 chance to make a good first impression, so don't take it lightly. Tip number 1, dress properly. Your dress should be clean and neat. Do not come straight from an installation with material all over you. And it's a good idea to have a branded shirt with jeans or khaki shorts. Tip number 2, bring appropriate gear. You will need a measuring device like a handheld roller for exterior projects and a laser measurer for interior projects. You will need a way to record your notes and take pictures. Consider an iPad for a digital portfolio and a satellite measuring app. Sample boards are helpful for a visual and tactile sample of your systems. Tip number 3, be professional. Introduce yourself by name while reminding them of your appointment and handing them your business card. Be careful to speak at their level. They won't understand acronyms, abbreviations, or industry jargon. Don't use technical terms or official names for products. Don't curse, even if they do. Build rapport by being friendly, but getting down to business, remembering our tips on tone. Ask them questions to get them talking. It seems counterintuitive, but the more they talk about themselves, the more they will trust you. So there you have it. Harnessing your tone and your resting face to drastically improve your first impression and personal brand, and 3 bonus first impression tips from our online course. If this was helpful, be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips to launch and propel your decorative concrete company forward. If you're interested in our online course, Step-by-Step System for Launching Your Decorative Concrete Business, the link is in the description box below. We would be honored if you would share our videos with friends and associates in the industry. And check out the link for our email newsletter, DCE Insider, so you'll never miss a video and for other tips to keep your business running smoothly. Thanks for watching. See you next time for targeted advice for launching and optimizing your decorative concrete business.